Oh my god. What is going on? Helldivers 2 is more than likely the game of the year currently.
English US.
English US. Becoming possibly the most patriotic and accurate representation of your average Southern American.
You're on your own from here, recruit. Use your map to find your way to the training facility.
Okay, how do I... Giving any newly trained person a weapon of mass destruction called stratagems.
Calling in orbital strike.
The only way I could describe stratagems is like giving Lockheed Martin a blank check. For example, a flamethrower.
Flammen there. There's flammen.
You know what a flamethrower is, being the best at lighting the bugs on fire? Not so great when you accidentally light teammates on fire as well.
Oh, this is only medium? What? I'm on fire.
Or, in actual test of tax dollars, the 380mm is a barrage of missiles from your super destroyer, where 9 times out of 10 you're probably gonna kill a teammate rather than an enemy.
Orbital inbound.
Orbital barrage incoming.
Maybe you're looking for the power of the 380, but you don't want to deal with the aiming. Just fire a giant orbital laser to deal with your problems.
Requesting orbital. Powering in orbital strike.
Oh my god. What is going on? Now, why? Why does man, created in God's image, need weapons of mass destruction with a maxed out crit 10 luck build? To answer that, we need to figure out what you fight against. The Terminids, Automatons, and not another faction. Each faction is basically their own game, with the Terminids being a horde simulator with hundreds of, quote, super clusters being made, having generic bruisers, hulks, and titans. The Automatons being PTSD-inducing psychos, using guns, tanks, and artillery, basically fighting yourself but without the propaganda. The Illuminati. That's where the freedom-loving fighters of the Helldivers come in, where you are shot into the planets with guns and of course, stratagems. Yet even though the propaganda shows know-it-all Helldivers, this game provides the opposite, where Helldivers are given barely any training, with the tutorial mission at the start of the game being a reminder that you're probably expendable.
In all my years, I've never witnessed such acrobatic perfection. I think you're ready for our highly realistic battlefield simulator. That's right. The real...
After you complete the basics, you're given a cape to show that you're a true Helldiver.
Now there's a Helldiver. You remind me of a younger me.
Where you're supposed to focus on liberating planets, but the main reward of being a Helldiver is XP and money. A basic gameplay loop is completing a mission and gaining the 4 types of currencies: XP, money, medals, and samples. XP, money, and samples are all required to buy stratagems. However, medals control how far you get in the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass lets you unlock new armor, weapons, skins, capes, basically everything else in the game that isn't a stratagem. And importantly, a max total of 21 weapons inside the Battle Passes. Yet, even though there are 21 weapons, I only use the starter assault rifle, being one of the only weapons to not receive a single nerf or buff, because basically all of the used to be good weapons are now trash and worthless. A great example is the Breaker Shotgun. The Breaker Shotgun, more importantly its fire variant, is great for horde clearing, but anything that has armor, it takes the whole mag to kill.
Fire! Dropping package!
but the Liberator is still my favorite choice. So when I started out, the main goal was to gain as much XP as possible and skip the battle pass, not needing any weapon or armor set entirely. So to get as much XP as possible, I decided to throw myself into harder and harder missions. And when I say harder, it gets hard. With this game having 10 difficulty ranges from barely anything to I have no clue what is happening. Oh my god, what? What? Jesus Christ.
Loading.
Higher difficulties grant higher XP gain, with a max total of 250% extra or a whopping 2.5 times the normal amount. Basically making it a no-brainer on what difficulty I should choose. You know, level 9. When it came time to actually play the game, in the beginning I avoided the automatons because they were too scary and difficult. However, as fate would be against me, the major order was for us to defend the planet Tien Quan. With it being invaded by the automatons, the game said engineers were working on experimental stratagems. Whenever the time came to actually liberate it, 276,000 players liberated Tien Quan in under 24 hours. Which, if you know how this game works, that's kind of insane. The map isn't player specific, it's made for everyone to fight together, where every player plays a mission and gains a fraction of liberation for each completed mission. This is also around the time I had reached level 25, where I had fully peaked. There wasn't any stratagem worth grinding up to now, because there was no stratagems to grind to. Level 25 is where you're allowed to unlock every stratagem from the simple mines to the mechs.
So not worth.
So this is where I fully incorporated mechs into my gameplay, and I can talk about all the weapons now. The mech follows a rule of mine for weapon balancing, where fun and the meta are the same. Now, the reason I'm talking about the balance of how stratagems and weapons work in this game was to highlight the flaws. Gambling is that flaw. Take for instance the 500 kilogram bomb.
Run! Get behind this rock!
The 500 kilogram bomb is a freedom fighter's dream. This thing is a random roll of the dice chance for it to blow everything up or to do no damage at all.
Requesting air support.
Making it perfect for clearing giant fields of enemies.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Holy shit, that's bright light.
It's really bright for being such a dark place. Ton of trees.
Air support.
Democracy's on its way.
Package fired.
Like in the planet Malevelon Creek. Basically, before the second automaton invasion, Malevelon Creek was the main target. And of course, Malevelon Creek is the funny Vietnam. You've probably heard it a million times by now. Just roll the compilation.
Alright, I'm spawning in right beside.
Run, Isaac, just run! Oh my god!
Yes!
Oh, stuck. Oh, he's stuck. Dive forward. Dive away from plane.
No way!
There you go. Come on. Get up.
Yes, let's fucking go! Let's go!
This stratagem is so stupidly luck-based that I made an entire loadout called Fuck It, We Ball, where the entire thing is summed up with one word: gambling. The armor grants a 50% chance to either die on impact to anything deadly like normal,
Sending in an eagle.
or live with every limb in your body mutilated, granting you a second life in theory.
No!
Extraction complete.
Combining that with the 380mm and you're gambling you and your teammates' lives.
Yeah, I'm not getting my shield.
10 seconds. Clear land.
Such a great decision.
Reloading. Requesting orbital.
Dude, why is it so close?
Pelican 1 preparing to depart.
Dude, dude.
Seconds. Extraction. Descent.
You can't make that up. You can't make that up. And for the support and weapon stratagems, the railgun and jump pack are the best duo. The railgun sends small tungsten so fast it literally explodes the bugs open.
Reloading.
But it can also explode you open if you let it charge for too long.
Calling in reinforcements.
And the jump pack gives Titanfall 2 its best sequel yet.
Activating jump pack.
Using both the jump pack and the railgun, you can climb onto Bile Titans and exterminate them like the pests they are.
Calling in orbital strike.
Oh my.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
No way. Come on. No. Execute it. Every weapon shown is fun, either was or is in the meta, or has gambling involved. Basically everything fun that could be in a game for me. And I'm very glad that I was able to see the flaws in this game without another YouTuber already having this idea. I'm a little late to this, aren't I? Okay, but real talk, thank you for watching this video. I know that 15 minutes is just unbearable to sit through with these iPad kids nowadays. Including me, I can barely watch this myself. But just please like and subscribe. Took me 5 months in my entire summer to try and get this done for you guys. Even though I wasn't the first, hopefully I was the best. I definitely wasn't the best, but I was definitely close, right? Please like and subscribe. Well, I might as well just drink away my problems. See ya, everybody.